Hi, brave one. It's Alexis from AlexisPierce.com. Sometimes when you're really confused and you're overwhelmed and you don't know which direction you're taking, you can get really tired and just be like, ugh, blah, and overwhelmed and not have the energy to do things. Or when you get excited about a project, you get really gung-ho and you go, 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 and then you get completely overwhelmed and you just want to stop and take a nap and have no idea how to move forward. So this is one of my favorite yoga practices to blast through that exhaustion and that overwhelm and get back in a burst of energy and stay focused. You can use this first thing in the morning. It's a great way to clear out stale energy from the body and stale air from the lungs. I also love to use it around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My other options at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm exhausted and just, don't talk to me, I don't want to know, I can't take any more information in, and I just don't even want to do anything. I could go for the chocolate almonds in the kitchen. I could go for a walk. I could take a nap. I could, throw something at somebody because that's how I feel. Or I could do this practice, burst of energy, clear out all the negativity, and keep going. Another thing is when we are really stuck in overwhelm, even when we do figure out what our purpose is and we do figure out how to channel our energy towards something and we know that we're building towards the business that we want, we're building towards the life that we want, we can still feel really weighed down by old habits. Because maybe we haven't caught up yet entirely with ourselves. So we've got a new plan, we've got a new direction, and we're go, 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 but we've been practicing for 10 years how to feel frustrated, how to feel overwhelmed, how to feel confused, and we have to snap out of that. So this is a great practice to also just put a line right through that old habit and mindset and create something new. So here's how it works. We're going to stand with the feet wider than hip width apart. So the hips are these hip bones here. So I'm going to take the outer hips and then a little bit wider for the feet. Nice soft knees, drop my tailbone, and then roll my shoulders down the back. So that's the starting position. I'm going to inhale the arms up overhead, interlace the hands and point through the finger, and then bend side to side. What we're doing here is stretching through the rib cage, allowing the lungs to take in their full capacity of breath. So we normally get pretty tight in the chest and pretty tight in the shoulders. There's some research actually that says once we touch a keyboard, we stop breathing. We actually hold our breath when we touch a keyboard, which means we're tensing a lot and not taking a full breath. So that adds to our stress levels. So now we're going to open up the chest and allow the breath to come into the body. We inhale up, we'll bring the arms down, and we're going to move through a twist with straight arms. One arm's going to come to the shoulder, the opposite shoulder. Other arm's going to come around and hit the buttocks or the kidney. That's an added little detox. So straight arms in between, and we twist side to side with the shoulders down. What I tend to see here in people is that we curl the shoulders forward and they're twisting, but there's not a lot of movement. And that really defeats the purpose. When we twist, we're wringing all that negativity, all that stale energy up the spine and allowing it to shoot out of the body. So when we collapse the shoulders, we're bringing all that up and then trapping it in the body. So we really want to wring open and allow all that energy to release so we're not continually dealing with that same gunk happening in the body. So draw the shoulders down and then twist side to side. Nice straight arms here. That gives us the added benefit of momentum, pulling the shoulder slightly out of the socket, pulling the shoulder blade slightly away from the spine and giving us a little bit of softening in the shoulder blades. And then if that hand comes around and hits the kidney, that's an extra little detoxing boost for the body. Of course, if your kidneys are sore, please don't punch them with your hands. That should go without saying. So we twist side to side. You're also welcome to hold the position for a few breaths and hold to the other side. Other than the shoulders, the important part here is to keep the knees nice and soft. As the hips turn side to side, the knees turn as well, so we need to make sure that they're protected and not tweaking and turning inwards. And then we'll bring the body back to center. The third and final exercise in this little series is a great one to push stale air out of the lungs. It's great first thing in the morning. It's phenomenal if you're a smoker or you're around smoke or any nasty chemicals that you might inhale throughout the day. And it's also one of the ways that we just give our body that big burst of energy. There's 2 ways to do it. If you get dizzy or have low blood pressure, do it standing, hands on the belly, and push the belly in and up and let the breath come out. I'm not breathing from the throat. Very different. That's a tensing of the throat to force the breath to constrict and come out of the body. I'm allowing the belly to push in and up and push all that air out of the lungs. If you don't get dizzy, we'll do the full exercise, which is arms up overhead, nice loose wrists, let them shake out. We'll inhale up and exhale, drop 3 times between the legs. pumping the breath, inhaling up, and we'll do 2 more times. Let the belly push that breath out. And inhaling up. Beautiful, bringing the hands down. So those 3 practices together make up a really phenomenal, energizing practice that you can use anytime, morning, afternoon, probably not night because you won't sleep very well, but a nice energizing practice to bring you back into focus, to get all that nasty negativity out, any bad habitual thoughts that you're thinking like, oh, this day, or those people, or oh, those colleagues of mine, or I just can't work on this project. Whatever that mindset is that's going over and over, that little train of thought that's going over and over, this is a great way to interrupt it, get back on track, and really just get a nice boost of energy to keep going. So I hope you like it. Give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. And I hope you have a very, very mindful and wonderful day. And don't forget, be free, be brave, and be you.